Hello everybody, this is O-Artistry here. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now last where we left off, we played an unlocked Playmaker. So that was the first thing that we did, you know. So since then, I've got Playmaker to level 15. You know, I've been doing pretty much the Link Summon Challenge. That's been alright, it's been pretty interesting. It's really handy actually with Playmaker having all these kind of, you know, events going on, because he just link climbs really quickly. So this is my deck that I'm using. So I've got D-Grade Buster, Link Slayer, Backup Secretary, and, you know, Cyber's Converter. Basically all these cards that can be easily special summoned. Link Streamer also special summons tokens, and then we also have Microcoder, who's really handy if you're using it to summon decode token or you know, just code token or decode. And then thanks to Microcode, it allows you to search for Silent Mining. Very handy, very clutch. And then this is pretty much just my spell lineup. It's pretty much just the average spell lineup. Spell trap lineup, which is really good. I love Power of the Guardian so much that it can be used on the equip monsters. It's just super handy, and it's very, you know, it's great. So I've pretty much got him to level 15. I've also got Soulburner to level 15, and now I'm just slowly working on Gore, you know, getting him to level 15 as well. So that's pretty much today's plan. It's just going to be a kind of short video. It's going to be my review on like the Link Vrains world, what I'm thinking of it, and kind of just where we're going to be going from there, really.
I'm activating my skill.
So yeah, let's just dive straight into it. So in terms of the Vrains world, it's been good. I've enjoyed, you know, playing all the new characters. I've loved the story. Pardon? Sea Archiver? It's like, excuse me?
Goki Bear Hug.
There we go. Get this.
Goki Bear Hug's effect activate.
I don't think it halves defense. No, it's only attack it halves. It is a water attribute. Does this lower water? No, it's wind. So I'm gonna use Goki Jet Ogre. So I've been enjoying the world. I've loved the, you know, just Link summoning challenge. That's been fun. Obviously, we still don't know who the secret character is or how to unlock the secret character. First of all, if Faris is indeed the secret character, and second of all, we don't know if there is even a secret character. It's really hard to say, but there usually is one. There's always been, you know, secret characters. They have been consistent through each duel world. So, for example, what am I going to discard this? So, for example, in Duel Monsters, it was a Shizu and Odeon who was the secret characters. In GX, it was Bastion Masawa, and I believe also Asta Phoenix. Then in 5Ds, it was Crow, and then I think it was Shark. I think was the secret character. I think for Zexal, and then Silvio was Arc 5. So that's pretty much every world has always had them. So
time to crank up my,
you know.
circuit.
It would be interesting to kind of see,
Link 3.
You know, it'd be interesting to see who is the secret character and also what the secret character can offer. But we haven't seen them yet, so hopefully we'll find out who it is. Obviously we know Blue Angel's coming at the end of the month, so it's definitely going to be, you know, interesting, but there we go. I can't attack this the first turn, but there we go, we got a strong board. He'll probably counter, but we'll hopefully get... Hopefully we'll get something.
Summon a monster.
But yeah,
Here's Link.
it's definitely been quite the journey playing this game, getting up all the stages. I've played a few stages since unlocking Playmaker. Some of them have been a little challenging, but it's definitely been fun.
Goki Suplex. Suplex activates its effect. Goki Bear Hug. Goki Bear Hug's effect activates.
There we are.
Battle. Attack, Goki Suplex. The fight isn't over yet. You're in for a pummel. Here's the KO blow. Crush him.
There we go.
I lose. I'm rising in the ranks to become the #1 celebrity.
It's weird seeing Playmaker lose, because I don't think he's ever lost, but it's very odd, it's very strange. In terms of the upcoming updates, apart from Blue Angel, I've got to admit, there's nothing much happening in Duel Links. So that's always the downside to every kind of month. There's normally, sometimes they'll release a character, and that's always fun, and then other times, you know, so I feel like, you know, it definitely gets, you know, it gets interesting. You play the game for a while, you get introduced to a new world and everything, you're excited of what the next pack's gonna be, you know, who the new characters are gonna come out, but then things kind of slow down after a couple days, and that's pretty much what's happened here with, you know, with this at the moment, because obviously they've only released, you know, one structure deck, one pack, that's what they've gotten so far, and then 3 characters, should be a secret one somewhere, and then there'll be the event character. That's normally how it usually goes. That's how they've done it every, you know, every year, every event that they've done. So, yeah, I've liked the decks that they've chosen. You know, I like that it's, you know, Cybers, Salamangreat, Skokis. I don't think anything is particularly broken. I don't think there's any deck that's too, like, dummy busted or needs to be hit on a ban list or anything. I think they've been careful in selecting what cards that they have released and which ones they haven't. But it'll definitely be interesting going forward, kind of what cards they'll add to the game, because obviously they don't want to ruin it. Although, having said that, their last ban list was a bit yikes, in considering what, you know, pretty much what they've added, what they, you know, what they threw in. It was a bit like, you know.
Activate Goki Moonsault. I mash up my circuit. Link 2. When Suplex.
But yeah, no, it's definitely been fun. I've had a lot of fun, you know, playing this game. I've really enjoyed coming back to YouTube and just playing this game. You know, every month I'm always, you know, playing, getting new characters. You know, so
Goki Twist Cobra.
You know, so it's always been fun. Can I not? That's weird. I can't use that one. But there we go.
Come on out. Time to.
Guess we're going Deco Talker.
I said when Twist Cobra goes to the graveyard,
And
it's
let's get a Suplex. There we go.
I set a card. Battle. You wait a. I activate my.
Oh, Desperate Tag. I got that as a skill actually.
Goki Suplex. You come on. I end my. I draw. I set a monster.
I'm actually gonna banish those just in case, because first of all, he doesn't get an effect since they've gone. He doesn't get to search anything new. Normal summon, Suplex. Oh, that's this summon. And we're gonna do some link climbing.
Time to crank up my circuit. Get ready.
There we go. And then we'll do some searching. This is always handy. So is there anything else that I think they could be doing with the events? Obviously, you know, I wish that it wasn't things like Duelist Kingdom. if I'm being honest. I've never been a huge fan of the Duelist Kingdom events. I don't think many people are. Anything revolved in you have to do PvP. Surprisingly, a lot of people aren't that keen because,
I activate Goki Headbat's effect from
you know,
my hand.
people would rather just do the events and do it, you know, like we're doing right now, compared to, you know, if you then had to, you know, do
I mash up
online
my
PvP.
circuit.
Because it's always the same decks, it's always, you know, that you'll always see. I remember the last time I did the Duelist Kingdom, it was literally just blue eyes everywhere. There was literally no other decks. With the exception of the Black Rose deck. It's just, you know, they do need to work on their ban list. To be honest, it was a massive surprise what they decided to randomly do with their ban list, but there we go. It's not my decision, it's Konami's. But yeah, no, I do love this game. I do love playing. It's always been just a great experience. In terms of the events, you know, that aren't PvP. I'm looking forward to seeing like the tag tournament, stuff like that. I think that's definitely going to be, you know, really fun. You know, I'm looking forward to, you know, getting Blue Angel. That's going to be really exciting because, you know, it's another character. And it's going to be interesting actually because they're a burn damage deck. You know, are they going to have the original amount of damage that they can inflict? Or are they going to do like they've done with pretty much the game and just make it so it does even less damage? Which would be really bad, to be honest, because, you know, they do a lot of damage, but not like loads. So, you know, Trick Stars, they kind of need... I don't know if Trick Stars are in the game, actually. Let me double check. I don't think there is any Trick Stars. Unless they've added... Because they've added sometimes... No, they haven't added Trickstar. Oh wait, no, that's Ghost Trick. I almost went, wait a minute. Oh no, they have. They've got Trickstar Narcissus. So they do have some Trickstar stuff, but honestly, not that much. Where do we get those? How do we obtain these? In a mini box. I'm assuming they're all in this one mini box. Yeah, because there's one Trickstar. There's Valkyries. There's another one. Yeah, so they pretty much only do... They do inflict 200 damage. So they do have their original kind of, you know, abilities. But yeah, they only have 4 Trickstars, I think I saw. Let's go back. Yeah, because that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Yeah, so they only have 4 Trickstars in the game currently. Obviously, they'll probably release some sort of pack, some sort of structure deck. You know, I have 5,700 gems. You know what? Let's, because this is just a chill episode, let's open some packs. You know, obviously I want to get Goki or Gore up to level 15. But yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much just today's episode. So let's just do some chilling, you know. So we got Great Bill. Nothing escapes this beast's massive mouth. Look at the eyes! The eyes are so weird! What is that? Trident Fortress, what pheasant? That was a weird looking card. Job Change Mirror, Pegasus Wing, what Cobra. Because obviously they have Valkyries in here as well. Which is always good. Another Great Bill. Valkyrie Right, there we go. What's funny is one of the cards... Oh, combination attack. Alright. One of the cards we have is literally a normal. I think only one of them is a rare. And then the other 2, I think, are normals. I did see the Trickstar. Oh, there we go. So that's 2 Trickstars. So we got 2 of the 4 Trickstar cards. Let's have a look. Where were they? There's one. So we got Lilybell. So if this is added to your hand except by drawing, you can special summon from your hand, which will be handy. This card can attack directly. It's got 2000 defense as well. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target Trickstar in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. But it's got to be a Trickstar monster. Trickstar, Magical Laurel, activate this targeting a Trickstar in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, so it's like a monster reborn. When this card leaves the field, destroy the monster. Once per turn, if you equip the monster, inflicts battle or effect damage to your opponent, special summon a Trickstar from your hand. That's really handy. That's actually insane. It's also battle or effect damage. So that's actually incredible. And then you can special summon a Trickstar, you know, with that. So that's actually a really good card. And then I'm just going to spend 50 gems so we can get to like... Actually, no, I'm going to spend another... so we have about 4,500. That's about half in this game. So I'll spend another 500. There we go. Apple and Enlightenment. Oh, we got something. Trickstar Bouquet, that's another one. Nova Summoner. Okay. Just getting random super rares. And, so there's only one other. Neck Hunter. Now that is a classic card that you used to see in games. Oh, there we go. Trickstar Narcissus and Bernhilda. Nice. Okay, that's really cool. So Valkyrie Bernhilda. I know Illyria's going to be happy with me for pulling that card. The reason why I didn't actually do a video yesterday was it was her birthday. So it was my wife's birthday. You know, we just had a nice relaxing day. We went out, first we went to kind of like a church event. And then when we got back, we went out for like a meal with friends. So that was great. You know, just had a lot of fun. You know, she really enjoyed her day, but obviously couldn't do any videos because it was just super busy. But you know, there we go. I dedicate Brunhilde to my wife Valerie. So there we go. Happy birthday! It'd technically be belated now, but there we go. So there we are. So 2 more packs. Just gonna see if we can get any others. We already got the 4 that we needed. But, you know, multiple copies never hurt anybody. There we go. Cool. So if we go back now, so we got 2 copies of this quick play spell, Bouquet. Target a Trickstar monster you control and a face-up monster on the field. Return the Trickstar monster to the hand. If you do, the other monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the return monster. Okay, so if you return this thing, for example, which has 1,000 attack, it would gain 1,000 attack points. So that's not too bad. If your opponent takes effect damage, you get special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, each time your opponent activates a monster effect in their hand or graveyard, inflict 200 damage to them immediately after this resolves. Okay, so that's interesting. There's not really a lot of monsters that activate their effects from the hand or the graveyard. But there we go. This isn't too bad. So yeah, they're not the best ones. I think Lilybell's the best one because it can attack directly, and then when it inflicts the battle damage, you can target a Trickstar in your graveyard and add it to your hand. But also because of Magical Laurel, if you equip it to Lilybell, when it inflicts damage, you can special summon a Trickstar from your hand. The issue with that, though, is if you're doing it by battle, there's no main phase 2. Since there's no main phase 2, you can't then you can't link summon on that, you know, so you have to inflict effect damage in order to get that kind of, you know, in order to really get that going. But, you know, it's just, you know, they are some cards. We got them ready for, you know, for Blue Angel when she eventually comes out. So there we go. That's always a thing. You know, there's always pluses instead of the negatives. They're not bad. They're not the best. They're not bad. So we'll see what other kind of cards they release when she comes out.
Watch out, Gore! Playmaker's best. Duel!
Playmaker's best bud. I love this guy. He's so funny.
My turn.
To be honest, the best thing I want to do is kind of... I could have Link summoned for Decode Toka, but...
I set a card.
You know, I like summoning and then kind of getting other cards on the board. Because they're, you know, they're cards, you know what I mean? It's like, it's this archetype. And this event ends tomorrow. So I managed to get the playmat. So I think it's just the icon left. Yeah, it's just the icon after Link summoning a load of monsters. So that's about it. You know, if I get the icon, great. If I don't, like, you know, I'm not going to lose any sleep. I always try on every event to get any playmat, any, you know, card sleeves. I don't use them in duels, but I just, you know, I like having them, if that makes sense. You know, because it's like part of the event, so, you know, miss it, miss out, if that makes sense. So, it's then if I ever wanted to use them, I could. I doubt I'm gonna need Monica, but just in case. Because at the end of the day, they could summon Super Robo Yarrow. Oh look, they might be summoning Super Robo. Whoa, that's a different fusion. Whoa, hold on. Hang about, that was a completely different summoning animation. That's insane. I've never seen that before. That's really cool.
This is the card I set.
I'm actually curious what everything looks like now. What do Synchro Summons look like? What do Exceed Summons look like?
Goki Suprex. Suprex activates its effect.
I'm actually, I'm shooketh. That was insane. That was really cool. So yeah, always discovering new stuff in this event. Always discovering new things. But there we go, so that's another victory under the belt for us, so that's always good. There we go. And how many duels do you reckon we got? One, possibly two left, I reckon. I don't reckon there's going to be that many duels left over. Let's just dive straight into the next one, let's get going. But yeah, no, pretty much with Duel Links, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what they do November. Whether they're going to keep adding new characters, whether it's just going to be a, you know, bit of a boring month, because sometimes those do happen. Sometimes there's, like, they may introduce a new character, but it might not unlock a new character. So that's always, you know, sometimes, you know, a shame, but is what they do. So because if they just if they gave us a character every month, then, you know, that would be a problem. Because if they just kept adding characters every month, we'd basically have no characters left. You know, there's a lot of characters, don't get me wrong, there's a lot they do need to add. I feel sorry for Zexal, to be honest, the most. Arc 5 definitely is also a really bad one, but Zexal they barely touched. They've only recently added, what, it was like Trey, Quattro, Anakaboom, Rio, and some of those were during, you know, recently. So it wasn't that, you know, I felt really bad for them, you know, and I'm not the biggest fan, I gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Zexal. I just can't stand the beginning. The beginning is just, to me, awful. But what I do like is, obviously I do like Arc 5, and it's going to be interesting to see if who they add next. I reckon it's going to be one of the U-Boys. It'll probably be Speedroid, so Yugo. If I had to guess, I could be wrong there. But you just never know.
From my hand, I activate an equip spell. Ready to
but yeah, no, I definitely feel Arc 5 also really has suffered, because they've literally not added anyone since Sora, and Sora's coming to the gate, like, this month. You know what I mean? It's absolutely insane. So I feel they need to add an Arc 5 character next. Desperately. I definitely think they need to do at least, you know, one of the characters. You know, because Arc 5 have a lot of characters they could add. There's still quite a few for 5Ds, to be fair. I think Duel Monsters is done. I don't think they've got any more for Duel Monsters. But absolutely, GX has some. GX has, you know, some of the Shadow Riders. I mean, they haven't added any Shadow Riders, you know, at all. So they have plenty of characters to add there. And then there's a couple, you know, maybe Season 2 characters. Yeah, 5Ds, Dark Signers, and Seiya, you know, the guy who uses the Psychics. And, you know, Sherry LeBlanc, you know, characters like that. So there's literally loads. There's an absolute plethora of characters. So, yeah, it would be interesting to see who they kind of add to the worlds next. But there we go, we've reached level 15. We're about 25 minutes, so there we are, so it's not too bad. You know, played a couple duels, and we also managed to get, you know, open some packs, get some trick stars, so that's always good. You know, ready for the, you know, for Blue Angel when she comes out. But yeah, no, so my plans kind of for Duel Links is we're gonna be kind of, maybe we'll do some PvP, possibly. You know, I'll see what the Duelist Kingdom event is about, because obviously they do have some Link monsters that they're adding. But otherwise, probably maybe some of the next videos could be just about Blue Angel. That could be it. You know, but I'll keep in touch. We'll keep posted. I'm gonna play other games in the meantime. Obviously, I do have some ideas. But yeah, so for now, this is O-Artistry. You know, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on, peeps. Take care, everyone. Good to see you.